So I've said in my last two videos that there are gateways from the PSTN into CNET, but that there are no gateways from CNET into the PSTN. And actually that's not exactly true, and that's going to be the focus of my video today. So you'll notice that the beige 500 with the G6 handset that I usually keep here is not here right now, where I usually keep it, and that's because it's downstairs, where we're going to be doing our demo today. And because my PBX is up here, I have connected a 100-foot telephone cable to this line coupler here, so this cord could actually reach to my PBX, but I've connected it to the line cord that the phone is usually connected to, and that allows us to use the phone downstairs. So this is the main page for the CNET website. I believe I touched on this in my 7th video in this PBX showcase series. And I want to show you something here. If you go to Member Listings, USA, and you scroll down to the 762 office code. So if you come here, you can see a list of a lot of the stuff on CNET. Again, a lot of these listings are dead, but then again, a lot of these are not. So if you come here, there's lots of good stuff here you can play around with. A lot of switching systems on here. Go down to the 762 office code. Specifically right here, you'll notice 1762-2600 says Project MF Access. Outdial to the PSTN via Blue Box. Sounds like a PSTN gateway. And if you call this number here, there's actually a recording that's a few minutes long that tells you how to use this by seizing it using 2600 hertz and then using a blue box. And this is the format that we're going to be using, 2600 hertz followed by key pulse, I believe, and then the number without the leading one and ST. So we're actually going to be dialing 1762-2601. It's the same number, but like it says here, without the verbose explanation, we can just start our demo right away there today. So blue boxes were just one of the so-called boxes that phone phreakers used, particularly in the late 50s and throughout the 60s and well into the 70s as well. Blue boxes basically allowed people to get free long-distance phone calls. You can't use blue boxes anymore in the PSTN because the PSTN no longer uses in-band signaling, but fortunately CNET allows us to connect a bunch of legacy telephone switching equipment together, and a lot of those intentionally support blue boxing so that we can play around with it. Now, I don't actually have an actual blue box, but you can find blue box schematics online, and here are a list of the frequencies used by blue boxes. So if you use a simple audio program, I like to use Audacity, you can just go up to Generate, Tone, and input the frequency of the tone. Every blue box tone has 2 frequencies in it, and if you input the frequencies here, you can just create a simple wave file, and you can see here I've just generated on the fly a bunch of wave files that you can use for blue boxing. Now, if we were to get serious about this, you'd probably want to create some sort of simple program, maybe a simple web page that you can use the number pad for to use this, but today I've actually already tried this out and it works just fine like this for a demo. So the number we're going to be calling today, or attempting to call, is a time and temperature number in the Twin Cities. And I'm just going to call that here just so you know what's going to happen.
Time and Weather is brought to you by Cornerstone Merchandise, your one-stop shop for animal health and hardware supplies. Are you looking for a better deal for phone, internet, and cable services? Why not take a minute to check
So we don't need to listen to the whole message. But basically, that's what we're going to hear if we are successful. So just briefly, before we get started, what I'm going to be doing, again, I'm going to be dialing a number that's specifically set up to allow blue boxing. It's going to be perfectly legal. And these are sound files, audio files, of the tones that are generated by blue boxes. And first, you seize the trunk with 2600 hertz KP, followed by the 10-digit phone number, no leading one for long distance, and then you finish with ST. So let's try it out now. So in order to couple this computer's audio output with this telephone's mouthpiece, I have this headset here, and we can just plug that in, and then place the receiver's mouthpiece right next to the headset like so. And you want to minimize the space between the headset and the receiver for the best results. And then we can dial our number. And you can hear this ringing. And just like that, we have blue boxed our way from CNET into the PSTN.